What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. We all know that DC and Marvel, they're not really interested in making comic books that people actually want to buy. I mean, I think who could possibly forget the unending cringe of the new woke warriors, which included a plus-sized superhero called Trailblazer, somebody who got their superpowers from internet gas, and also featured non-binary superheroes in red and blue suits or whatever. The internet absolutely crushed that comic book. And guess what? As far as I can tell, it never even came out. There were never any orders for it. No one wanted it. I can't find any reviews for it. And they don't care. Because really, they pump out a few Thor books to keep the IP fresh. They pump out a couple Spider-Man books. They don't really make money at DC Comics or at Marvel Comics. They're more interested in making that their ideological arm. So you get a lot of like SJW garbage and, oh, Iceman's gay now. Yeah, everyone buy a copy because we only view the LGBTQ community as something to use as a marketing tool. But they keep falling for it, so we keep doing it. And now, if you remember, Zoey Quinn, the person that never delivered on what I believe was like an $80,000 Kickstarter, who wrote a book about how she was, oh yeah, here you go, was all about her. Well, she continues to fail up, and she got her very own book over at DC Comics called Goddess Mode. And guess what? We have the numbers, and it was an absolute sales disaster. I'm going to share all those numbers with you after a quick word from this video's sponsor, Geology. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Geology. Geology creates a simple and effective skincare routine customized just for you, with ingredients that are proven to work and formulated for daily use. Geology skincare helps you fight acne, reduce oiliness, prevent wrinkles, and combat dark or puffy under eyes. How does it all work? All you have to do is click the link in the description or pinned comment below, take their 30-second diagnostic quiz, and with a few clicks, you'll tell them about your skin, your goals, and their team of dermatologists will design a regimen that is just for you, shipped directly to your door. My favorite product is obviously the Everyday Face Wash. It gets me feeling clean, invigorated, revitalized, and ready to get downstairs and be mad about articles on the internet. Their products work best as a set, so start with a 30-day trial of all 4 products: the Everyday Face Wash, the Vital Morning Face Cream, the Repairing Night Cream, and the Nourishing Eye Cream. It includes 2 bottles of face wash, 1 for the sink and 1 for the shower or to take with you to the gym. Geology has exceptional customer service with over 4,000 5-star customer reviews. It's time to head over to geology.com and take their free skincare quiz to save up to 50% off on your 30-day trial, or just click the link in the description below. That's geology.com, Geologie, or click the link below to save 50% off on your 30-day trial. Now, her book, Goddess Mode, has a whopping 22 ratings. Now, I don't know exactly what there's only one left in stock, everybody. Buy now. I don't know exactly what the review to purchase ratio is. In general, in my experience, it's definitely bigger than 10 to 1. It's bigger, and it could be 20 or 30 or 40 to 1. It could be 100 to 1 in some cases. It all really depends because, if you're buying lanyards or pens, you're probably not very likely to leave reviews. If you're buying some sort of electronic device, maybe you are. Some sort of transistor converter or widget, to do the thing that you want to do. Techies usually leave reviews. So 22 reviews, I mean, you would think that means at least 22 people bought it, but it's not very much more than that. And you can see a lot of the reviews are verified purchases. The artwork is amazing. Store is average. Check it out if you have cash to burn. 4? That doesn't sound like a 4-star. I mean, basically, this is her immediate network that supported this. Now, again, if you don't know who Zoey Quinn is, look her up. She's got an interesting past. Now, the interesting part, though, is the actual book sales that allegedly have been put out through some trade publication person who supposedly knows everything. So, again, we take this with a grain of salt. Also, the person that reported on them is an interesting character. a bit of well, not exactly trustworthy either, but there's enough kind of smoke here to say there's fire. So, according to Nielsen book scan numbers, now again, Goddess Mode, which was illustrated by Robbie Rodriguez. By the way, this is the guy that sent pictures of his exit hole to try and own another comic book creator for whatever reason. Now, if we see the book scan numbers, okay, pretty hilarious. I want to find the actual screen here. Oh, yeah. So, sales numbers. Quinn's sales numbers. Crash Override, the book she released, How Gamergate Nearly Destroyed My Life and How We Can Win the Fight Against Online Hate, sold 3,041 copies. That is actually shockingly low. Shockingly low. I almost have a hard time believing it only sold that many copies, but I don't know why anyone would buy a book by Zoey Quinn. Then her trade paperback version of Goddess Mode. Now, understand that we don't know how many digital copies there are. I don't know a single person on this planet that buys digital comics, but I mean, if they exist, they're okay. It sold 700 copies. That's it. Not even 1,000 copies. And this had all the hype in the world. The New York Times wrote about it. The Verge wrote about it. Zoey Quinn's Goddess Mode makes cyberpunk magic on the internet. DC Roundup. Have you read Goddess Mode? The Hollywood Reporter. Zoey Quinn delves into the origins of her comic book Goddess Mode. The full weight of the media propaganda machine could move less than 1,000 copies. Now, if we remember, the New Warriors, I think it was that, right? Safe Space, it was canceled. This was a Safe Space and, what was the other person? Now, here's an article from late last year. According to Metro Weekly, Marvel allegedly canceled New Warrior series because it was too gay. Really? That seems really unlikely. That seems right up Marvel's alley. To me, it seems really, really unlikely. But, I mean, you see, New Warriors featuring Squirrel Girl was ended. Oh, yeah, they're talking about that. It was Safe Space and Snowflake. The most information we really have is that the book existed, but I can't find it anywhere. Marvel criticized for new woke superheroes called Snowflake and Safe Space. The crime-fighting pair, one of whom is Marvel's first non-binary hero, thank God, has been interpreted as of a mockery, by some as a mockery of progressive values. So even the woke people that this was supposed to appeal to didn't like it. If we go to the Marvel website, they're hyper aware of modern culture and optics, and they see their superheroes as a post-ironic mediation on using punches to combat bullying. The New Warriors. Here you have the plus-sized Trailblazer, Snowflake and Safe Space, and then this guy who got his superpowers from his grandfather's internet gas. What is internet gas? Nobody knows. But what we do know is that the New Warriors trailer was one of the most disliked videos in YouTube history. Like, it's not even close. If we go back to this book, 6.7 thousand likes. Now, if I use my Leet Hacksaw skills here, I can tell you exactly how many dislikes the video has. Beep boop boop beep boop 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 beep boop. 311,000 dislikes. 311,000 dislikes. Nobody wanted this book. It failed. And I think it got canceled before it ever even... Here's the New Warriors from 2014. It's not even for sale. Nowhere. I think that they just canceled it outright. Never even sent it out. Why would Zoey Quinn's comic do any better? The entirety of the mainstream media machine could not make this book sell. And I 100% support it. Stand the line. Hold the line, comic book fans. The more they fail, either they're going to go out of business, which is fine if that's the hill they want to die on, or they're going to wake up and stop with this garbage. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.